That should do it. I believe everything's up and running now. Okay, now that everything's not bugging out at me. How are you doing, Gaming Crow? It has been a while. What you up to? In our case, we're playing Elite Dangerous. Yesterday, we did some exploration. We kind of went out a little bit. Let's see. Okay, so what we did was we went about 1,000 or so light years this way. Somewhere around here. And then went, did some exploration down, not towards California Nebula, but rough action. Back in this way, towards the Witch Hat. And Bernard's Loop kind of went down and around and came back up. Covered about 1,000 clicks or so. Give or case. 1,000 clicks. 1,000 light years. Out and back. But yeah. And today I was planning to do some missions and such. Make some money. I've been alright. And same old. Getting to enjoy holiday now. I like a lot. And honestly, I haven't done much. I played a bunch of games. Cleared a bunch of them. Currently doing Final Fantasy V and cleared Final Fantasy IV a couple months back. Aside from that, not been doing much. And when it comes to like the holidays or whatever, been ready for a while, so not really that big of a deal for around here. It makes it easy when I don't have to do a lot of heavy stuff. However, in our case, though, we're looking at what we're going to do here. So I have my Beluga. My Beluga is rigged for people transport. I have, what do I have on here? In my lounger. Let's see. We have 32 luxury suites and 12 business suites. So not too bad. I don't know what we have available, but we'll see. What we're trying to do is trying to get to 100 and so million. And we're looking for stuff that's going to get us there quickly. Here we go. This one will do it. That level 4 doesn't matter. Not a hard one to get to, so it's not going to take us a lot of time. And it's worth $1 million. And some rep and some... Why not? We'll take this one. We actually want to do some more rep stuff. More than anything else. Because rep is where we're lacking. Can't do a lot of the good missions without rep, and I don't have a lot of rep in this area. So it's not too bad. Get to the right screen. And we'll be good to go. Yes. Everything we're doing is going to be pretty much one jump. So, we'll take it nice and easy. And what makes this real nice is I have both autopilots installed right now, which allows me to not have to worry about driving, really, unless we have interdiction or something. A lot of the flight controls make it really easy so I don't have to worry about doing much and we can just chit chat. Which is kind of nice. You doing anything special this year? Any special food or going anywhere in particular? Or are you just kind of hanging out? One thing about this game that I do like, it's a relatively easy play. Alright, hold on. I gotta get my chair in the right spot. It's hard to pilot when my chair is not in the right position. Otherwise, I'm too far away from my throttle or something. I don't care. There we go.
We hope you have a safe journey.
Alright, there's our jump point. Nice and easy. What is that? I want to see what that is. Open my messages. I don't care about the local chat. Oh, thanks. Can't see my thing when I'm warping. It's kind of weird. Alright, so what is this over here? Clear filters. Thank you. Really, I have picked my filter. Don't need it. Now I need to find the port. Nightbrook Dock, thank you. Where's that at? Behind me? From time to time I enjoy cooking. Hold on. Let me line up my thing here. There we go. From time to time I enjoy cooking, but I put extra effort into preparing it. I'll be going to my dad's place tomorrow. That's cool. Not everybody gets to do that. Especially in our current economy and everybody being spread out. Everybody doesn't get a chance to go visit family like they used to. Which is a shame. But yeah, it's good times. Good times. This is an easy drop off. Middle of the road, just 5 minutes off the road. Hold on. Let me get outside of this gravity well. Oh, it's gonna take forever to dock. There we go. Now we're good. Had to get around that. That was a mess. Absolute mess. Hate when it gets too close to a planet. The only thing about the Super Cruise Assist is it goes straight at a target. It does not go for optimal pathing. So there are definitely issues with it. I like the auto dock, which, you know, tries to go to an optimal path to get wherever it's going. The Super Cruise doesn't always do that. Sometimes it goes really wonky. Because it goes straight through a planet. It tries to fly straight through a planet sometimes. It's like, why? It's like, no, go around the planet, you'll get there faster. Of course, one thing I did find out about the Super Cruise that I didn't know is that if you have the automated Super Cruise, it will orbit planets for you. So if you're doing research, if you're actually doing exploration stuff, That's got its advantages because it'll orbit the planet for you, so you can shoot the probes off and don't have to sit there and constantly drive. That's actually advantageous. That makes doing exploration missions a lot easier. So have you played Elite Dangerous before, or is this a new one for you? There we go. Get some gas. I'll offload your people and see those.
Contact. Ship is locked down.
Let's see. Now this crew. This crew is. I'm not doing engineer stuff, so I don't need that. We'll take the money. Because I'm not doing engineering right now. Right now I'm trying to make money and get a better ship. I think I might go for an Anaconda. I'm gonna have a Python. And I have a Type 8 and a Type 6. I don't use my Type 8 very often. But I do have that. I have a Beluga. Love a Beluga. Pretty good at Python too. I've been playing several games on my stream. Time to time. That's cool. What are you currently playing? Let's see here. What I want to do is I want to push rep, which is the star. So, I guess this is probably the best one. Take these politicians out here. Because I can get 4 points in rep. The money would be good, but I'll take the rep. Take the rep over the money. From old to new? What do you mean by that? That's a game, I'm not familiar with it. I forgot to set my destination. I have to wait until we're in the pipe. There we go. Now I can move. Because otherwise it screws up the flat AI. It's kind of weird. And here's Creamer. Systems. Here, Doctor Weapons. Castlevania, Portrait of Ruin. And Star Ocean Second Story. I did Star Ocean Second Story not too long ago. Back when it first came out. I did start First Departure. I didn't finish it though. I need to go back and finish that one. Either on stream or on an off-stream record. But I like Star Ocean. Big fan of that series. I've played a bunch of games in that series. Alright, let's go to Bots. Where's Bots? Bots is behind me? I guess. There's Bots. There we go. Heading to Bots. I haven't played a Castlevania game in a while. I can't think of the last one I played seriously. either Blood Rondo or Symphony of the Night, I think. One or the other. Was the last one I played seriously. And I was thinking about playing some of the other Star Ocean games once I get through Final Fantasy. Because I'm currently doing 5 and I'm debating what's coming after 5. But I was thinking about doing Integrity and Faithlessness again. Or, what's the new one? The newest one. Division or whatever it is? Hold on. What's that one called? I believe I own it. Divine Force. That's the one I'm currently debating I might do. When I do the next Star Ocean. Let's go play Divine Force. Haven't decided yet though. And there's always new games to play. There's always old games to play again. It gets a little rough sometimes. Because the backlog is insane. And getting through the backlog, trying to play games that I've been wanting to get to for a while, it's pretty bad. Like, there's a couple of games that I've bought that I played a little bit of, like Shovel Knight. It's a pretty decent series, but I have not, for all of my attempts to try and get into that series and the different games, I just have not been able to really get into it. It's a shame. Been playing Stream Raiders. Definitely don't know that one. I have no clue what that one is. Stream Raiders. Not familiar with that one. I hadn't heard of that one. Let's see. What have I played in the last year? Not a whole heck of a lot. I've only played a couple of games this year. Which is kind of weird for me, because normally I play like, 15, 20 games. But this year, not so much.
South Kruger, Bravo, Indio Golf. Be aware, weapon fire restrictions are in place in this sector.
There we go.
Landing authorized.
Some people play it on their streams and people can join them.
Automated docking
Or
assistant now
adding
in
characters and soldiers and such to defend enemy bot armies. You can also earn points and level up your own characters. Yeah, that's one of those games that if you have a large, reliable group of viewers that are interactive, that would be a good game to have. Games like that are fun. Like when I had like 10 or so people before I took like a month off, and lost them all, which is kind of weird. But when I had an average between 5 and 10 people for a little while there, that would have been a good time to play those types of games. But when I've got basically no one in my channel, most of the time, when I have like one person, it's not as much fun.
Landing complete. Engine
those types of games really just aren't that cool. No, that's life. You know, life hit me, and I had things to do, and I was not here because of it.
Incoming message.
Doesn't bother me any. Sometimes there are also people who join in for like a particular game. Life is what it is. My life's fine. I am finally starting to get a few more viewers. A few more regular viewers again, which is good. Ooh, pretty. Where are you going? That's actually reasonable. I know what we're doing. Pack them in. Pack the sardines in. Need to pack the sardines in. It is definitely going better. It's still not ideal. That's getting better. My YouTube channel I split in 3. So that wonked out my numbers, of course. Because I had probably close to between 700 and 800 daily viewers, which isn't fantastic, don't get me wrong, but at least it's, you know, better than what I had for like 5. And I switched out to a multi-channel system so that I would have the YouTube algorithm be more happy with everything. And when I did that, basically the transition didn't work as well as I had hoped to the TV and music channel. So they're basically starting from scratch with no carryover. And my gaming channel, my dual streams, but also my standard plays, my offline plays, and that one dropped to like less than 200 a day. It sucked hard. Because I, pulled down a bunch of stuff, I posted it, so on. Yeah, but it's okay. It'll rebuild itself. And where is my station? Station? Oh, it's on the ground. Alright. That's fine, whatever. Just have to get there. It's not that far away. It's only 500 light seconds out. Alright, well, have fun. Hope you enjoy the best of your holiday. Good seeing you. As normal, I stream Friday and Saturday, and for the next 2 weeks, week or two, I'm going to be up here fairly regular during the week. So, I hope to see you again soon. Have a good day. And we're traveling to the next station in order to get ourselves some lovely little money. So I'm going to get 1.5 mil on this one, which is great, considering we're trying to get ourselves a significant amount of money so that we can properly outfit some of our ships that are a bit lacking. This one, not so much. This one's actually pretty much set. I don't have any need to upgrade this one. However, I do want to replace some of the modules in this one. But it's going to cost me about 20 mil to do that. 30 mil to do that. So, I don't... It's gonna be pricey. It's gonna be annoying. But it's okay. That's why we need kind of like 100 mil or whatever. I'm also debating if I want to keep my Anaconda or if I want and tweak it out, or if I want to go for an Anaconda. So I got a Python, then maybe I want to go for an Anaconda, which is about 100 mil. And then I gotta kit it, so it's like another, what, probably 50, 60 mil. Are we still recording? Oh, good. Okay, cool. No, I bumped my microphone. Okay. I think we're back. I think we're back. Testing. Are we good? Oh, wait, wrong one. Is that better? Okay. Looks like we're back now. Alright, my mic did something wonky. I had to restart, like, my microphone and the microphone software and my DAW and all kinds of stuff. Anyway, let's not have that happen again if we can avoid it. I don't know what happened. It just went weird. So, what do we have for missions here? Anything good? Doesn't look like it. Anything going to the same place? Sure, I got 2 going to Toscente. But are they going to the same place? So, Glimmer out, the outer. Sure. Oops, not that one. Where are you going? Glimmer outer. 8 tourists. And 12 tourists to Glimmer outer. Okay. Now these are weak ones. They only have 2 options. Small financial and a rep. I'll take the one with the rep. They can get into a seat. And we're over here. We've got these guys. They can sit there. I don't think there's anything else here. No, we're good there. And then we need to set our waypoint. And we'll be good to go. Going back on our next adventure. Alright, there we go. And watch. Sheesh, that took a while. Anyway. So, like I said, today we're just gonna do some money catching. And we'll see what we got. What we can do with it. See how close to 100 mil we can get. Because that's going to be the fun part. Just trying to get to the 100 mil mark. Come on. Let's get out of the planet. There we go. Destination is obscured. Find my destination. No, where's a permit? There we go. Now we can get out of orbit.
Ready to engage. 4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
And then we want to make sure star system is currently lined up. Good. So now we just have to get out of the planet's atmosphere, which will take a minute. And then we're okay. That's the only downside to doing planetary drops, is getting down and getting up. That's usually the issue. Because getting down and getting up is always a problem. Takes a while. The ships don't always... Sometimes they accelerate extraordinarily fast and they're good. And other times they just take forever to get out of the atmosphere. I don't know. It's just the way it works sometimes. I don't know if I scanned the system. Now we have. So now we're out of the planet's gravity well, and we can line ourselves up.
Frameshift drive charging.
And go to Toscente and jump over. And then we'll see. I don't have actually been to this system. Considering we're in populated space, finding systems that you've never been in is relatively easy. Finding spaces that no one's ever been in, that's weird when it happens. Because every once in a while it does happen still. Even though the game's 10 years old. I find it amazing. However, right now, I don't think it's going to happen very often. Unless you're, like, going to skim Orbital Planet. Orbital Station, cool. No. That's not going near the sun. We do have to avoid getting into a bumper orbit with the sun, because that'll hurt. It always does. Always hurts. The sun will win. Just how it happens, you know. Sun wins, we lose. We'll just bounce you around. What does Twitch want now? So there's a new thing for me to look at. What is this? Start sharing chat. If I was streaming, if I was team streaming, that'd be a different story. That'd be a different story. If you're actually doing the actually streaming with somebody else in a collaboration. Now, Really Dangerous is one of those you can't collaborate with. Don't get me wrong. I don't think... Back when I was playing it a lot in the past, I wasn't actually playing with people that much. Though I was playing... I wasn't actually getting into a wing or a party with people. Though kind of like you do over like EVE Online, where you have a bunch of people in a... Well, they use corporations or guilds. In here you don't have that. But people actually trying to work through, the faction wars and stuff, which is what was popular, which is what the game was about. Back then was the faction wars. Now it's about the Thargoid reconstruction. I could help with Thargoid reconstruction. I do have a freighter. That's not that big of a deal. But I'd have to do a lot of research to know where to go buy stuff. And considering so many people are doing Thargoid reconstruction right now, I don't know if there's actually money to be made doing that. I'm sure there is. Don't get me wrong. I'm sure you can make a lot of money doing it. But you gotta know where to go. Where to go pick up resources and whatnot. So you can deliver them. But that would require me to go back to one of the damage systems like Soul. Find a station I want to support. Find out what that station needs. And then go online to one of the find a commodity forums and look it up.
Touchdown confirmed. Docking restraint.
And if we have somebody who's chatty come in later, I might do that. In this case, I want your rep.
Incoming message.
Yeah. Bunch of rep goes up. Thank you. Dink. And this one This one has no significant value anywhere. I mean, I could raise influence for the faction, but I really don't care.
Incoming message.
I don't really care about influence. I care about reputation. Because for me, that's the important part, because that gives me the missions that are worth more. I got a 600k going out to LHS 1339. Let's see what else we got. Anything else good? No. That's pretty much it. This one's not worth much unless I want scrap. Those want mechanical parts. Mechanical scrap, 14 units. Do I actually need that? Mechanical. Not that stuff. Mechanical components. Mechanical scrap. I don't have any mechanical scrap. I had 7. I'm not doing engineering stuff. I probably should. We'll take it. And I think what we'll do is we'll go find ourselves the local engineer out here. It shouldn't be too far away. Let's see if we can figure out where that's at. I don't know how close it is to us.
Landing gear retracted.
Yeah, it may not be that far
Detach
away.
confirmed. Watch for oncoming traffic when passing through the airlock.
It's possible. It's also possible we're gonna run into the airlock. And we did! The AI auto dock system.
This is a flight regulations warning. Vacate this area at once, Commander.
I'm leaving.
Frameshift drive charging.
You have to tell me twice. Now, hold on.
4,
Oh,
2,
I forgot. You can't do that when you're in hyperspace. Whenever your FSD is doing interstellar travel, you can't look at anything. Which is a shame. Alright, where is it? There's Bosch Station. God, it's also... Hold on. Let's get away from that. Let's go from the sun real quick. And then we can line up to Bosch and get to Bosch City. That's gonna take a little while. Alright, so now, yep, we got a few minutes. So, let's have a look here. There is one out here in Word here, which is the closest one. And there's Ducat over here. So I think we'll pop up to Word, because that's not that far away. That's what? 60 light years? 2 jumps? And we'll see what we can do there. Because that might help us guide what we want to do for, like, mission rewards. Thank you for the follow. How are you doing today? Right, Michael? I hope you're having a pleasant day. What you up to? Hearing me ramble over here? But yeah, I think we're gonna go over and check that out. And then from there, we'll be able to examine what we need and pick and be able to use that as a basis to pick our mission rewards. Right now, we're sitting okay on money. Last I checked, we were. Where are we? We are. 40 mil. So I have 40 mil, which isn't bad. But having enough money to be able to get another top-end ship is our goal. Or rather, I want to be able to take some of my top-end ships and actually kit them out. Like, some of them have engineered, like, FSDs or weapon systems or whatever. But they don't necessarily have all of their gear engineered. So, getting the equipment we need in order to do that kind of modification, I think it'd be fun. And if we do combat missions, then we can set ourselves, we can carry some collection limpets in order to be able to pick that stuff up. Though there are other things you can pick up in those missions, like escape pods and whatnot. And they're worth some money, like 30k or whatever. For a new player, escape pods are amazing. Because if you go out and go to some unidentified signals, threat zeros,
Incoming mission critical message.
and you pick up No! What? Hold that thought. Hold that thought. Where do they want me to go? They want your legacy for 45k.
South Kruger, Bravo, Indio Golf. This is Federal Flight Control.
No, I'm good.
Request docking if you wish to land.
It's not enough money. That's something I don't like about those mission critical options. They're usually not worth it financially. So often you find it, you get mailed those when you're almost done with the mission, like we are here, already at the station. And it's between like 10k and like 50k bonus. But like in this case, it was actually 40k, which is actually really good, because that's about 8 or 9% bonus. Most of them, it's like 0.001%. Like I had this one, it was 1.5 mil was the pay period, and they wanted me to change destinations from one station to another, and they wanted to pay me an extra like, I think it was like 60,000 credits or something like that from the inconvenience. I'm like, on a $1.5 million contract, you're gonna pay me 65k? That barely pays my gas bill. Let alone the inconvenience and time. So I don't use those at all. Now, if you wanted to be a pirate, there are ones that pop up with the humans where you can do human trafficking. So you can sell people into slavery or whatever. I know, ethically questionable thing. However, do I want the money or want the parts? You know what? Let's take the parts.
Incoming message.
And that's fine with me. Now, in this case, what I want to do is I want to go to Word. We want to go to Word. Where's Word? Word. Where are you, Word? There you are. I know. I just want to go to Word. Thank you. Should be 2 jumps. It is. Get some gas. Auto watch. And we're good to go. Now, I don't know what the... If you're going to do exploration, I don't know what the best exploration ship is. I mean, don't get me wrong. Everybody will say Anaconda.
For departure.
But that's because it's literally the largest ship in the game. That's a multi-role. I mean, you could get the Federation Clipper, or whatever it is. That is the most expensive ship in the game, but that requires you to be, I think, like a Duke, which is like level 12 in rank. With the combat stuff with the Federation. And it's like, I am where am I at? Military rank. The military rank is, I think, the first one. Jester, how are you doing? The name of it is really good jump bridge. I actually have one. I went ahead and picked up the new medley from the online store. I had enough points for it. I was doing exploration in that earlier. I think the default one that they have on the store gets around 40. You know, 35, 40 light year range, which is still really good. Diamondback's good. I like Diamondback. I was up until the mainly. I was going to use an ASP Explorer.
System scan complete.
Because the ASP Explorer is actually really good. All in all. Because you can kit that out for probably what I have on me right now. Because I have about 40 mil on me. And you can probably kit out one of those for long range exploration for probably 20 mil. Because they're pretty stripped out. You don't need weapons. You don't need a lot of other systems. You need, like, what? A couple of scanners, and you can get all the scanners and stuff. And people are like, oh, you need to have the best shield. It's like, wait a minute, no you don't. If I'm doing actual exploration, I don't need a blaze shield. Take the cheapest shield you can get. You don't need it. It's not worth it. Okay, so we're looking for the engineer. Where's the engineer station? God, there's a lot of these. Black hide, thank you. God. These carriers from the Thargoid expansion. So many people with billions to spend. If I was them and I had that kind of money, I would not have bought a carrier. I would have saved my money for a colonial. Not out yet. I don't think. They're next. But I would have saved my 5 billion or 10 billion, whatever it is, for a colonial ship. That's what I would have saved my money in. No, I found it. we're good. Oh, bloody bugger. Yeah, it still worked. There she is. I just had to get rid of the autopilot. Because the autopilot is not helpful in this scenario. It's fine to get to a planet. I know orbit planets, which is actually really good when you're doing exploration. Because when you're on a larger planet, you have to hit with the probes on multiple sides of the planet. It's actually really nice. Because you can sit there and let it orbit for you. And you don't have to worry about it.
Orbital flight engaged.
Alright. I was playing with that earlier today. Because I hadn't used it yet for that function. Once I realized that would actually orbit planets. And it does okay. It's actually kind of easier than, doing the manual fly around. So, it's got its uses. But yeah, no, I was thinking about setting up an ASP Explorer or an Anaconda. If money is your goal, then Pilots Trade Network is the place. Yeah, Pilots Trade Network. I don't know if I have that one bookmarked. Let me get docked and I'll write that one down. I was using, EDSM when I was looking for some modules earlier today. But, so, if money is your thing, then places are always loading and unloading carriers. Yeah, I know. Plus they do the booze cruise from time to time, where they ferry 5K light year away. God, it's crazy stuff. The last cruise I made $2 billion with just a few hours of loading wine from carriers. That's nuts. That's nuts. I mean, I have a Type 8 that's, cargo rigged. I haven't been doing cargo. I've been trying to fix my factions. Because my faction is really weak. So you can't get a lot of the good jobs until you get your faction up to at least cordial or friendly. So I've been doing the people ferrying around to get, that up. But I'll have to look into the booze stuff. Because it might be fun if I can pay attention to what I'm doing. Hold on. Let me dock before I crash. Because I'll crash today. I know me. Yeah, it's the hardest part. And since I don't have, a lot of faction rep in a lot of places, and I did the mistake of grinding the faction influence on a bunch of factions. So I kind of screwed that up. Contacts. Do I have anything in here that I need to get taken care of? Nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing there. Okay. Because I think because I think it'd be really interesting because what's coming down is the ability to build your own colony fleet. So I think that would be a lot of fun, but it's a work in progress. I need to find a way to make several billions quickly. Modify your module. What's it going to cost me to modify a module? Let's see, because I have not done this at all. I need 1 sulfur. Really? I want to do enhanced power distributor. I could actually do that one. Engine focused power distribution. That takes sulfur. 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 I don't have any sulfur. Orange shield emitters. That's not too bad. However, this particular ship, I'd rather something that can give me more engine power. So I'm gonna need sulfur. I don't have any sulfur. See, now if I can get my engine up. Do none of these do engine power? Yeah, no, that's actually useful. Now the pulse lasers. I need. I can do focus. Phosphorus. Yeah, I'm gonna need to get some more materials. So I can actually do these if I want. So he does power distribution, burst lasers, pulse lasers, and beam lasers. So I have to figure out what I want and where I want to go for that. PTN arranges wing mining missions for their big money maker. They have carriers loaded with different materials like gold, silver, etc. in a couple of systems. Grind up, wrap in the system, and make tons of money. So let me do that real quick before I move on with my life. Said it was... What was the spelling? The Pilots Trade Network. We exist to make you rich. I love that tagline. And Elite Dangerous is so hard to do by yourself. You know? So I'm going to go ahead and bookmark this. And I will check out the Pilots Trade Network later on. When I have the chance. Do that over the next couple of days, since I'm not streaming tomorrow because it's Christmas Eve. So, but yeah, we don't have any missions here. So, colonies, commodities, nothing. No buy stuff. All right. Not what I'm looking for. You can disembark in this colony. That's cool, I guess. Alright, let me find somewhere in this system to pick up some money. Pick up some rep. Let's see, so many carriers. There's probably something going on in these carriers right now. I said there's probably something going on. Somebody's doing trade and whatever. Actually, this one's mining. That one's doing combat. Yeah, this one's doing trade. For giggles, let's see if we can dock on that trader. On that trader to see what it's doing. For that carrier. Because, I mean, not that I have the right ship for it, unless they're moving people.
Ship released.
I have the wrong ship. I mean, I have, you know, a trade ship. I just don't have it. I'm not flying it right now. Let's get ourselves out of orbit. Go dock at that carrier and see what it's doing. Because now that you mention it, because last time I played was before carriers came out, before the Thargoid invasion. In fact, I had no interest in the Thargoid invasion, believe it or not. And right now they're doing the reconstruction stuff.
Automated flight control protocol now offline. Thank you.
And I've been debating on taking my freighter and doing some of that stuff, because I think that's probably going to be great money. But I haven't been looking into it too seriously. Let's get off the planet. It's on the other side. Yeah, faction rep I think is the hardest thing to grind in this game. And since you need faction rep to get a lot of the good missions, it's a thing. Now, in the case of what you were talking about, where you're doing the ferrying runs, where they just move a bunch, where they're moving, you know, thousands of tons of cargo around, and they're buying and selling it like that. Totally different. Because if you know where to pick up and drop stuff off, it's a lot of money. But we'll stop over here and see if we can dock and see what they got going on. Because I haven't, like I said, I haven't looked into what all these carriers are doing. Because there's a... See, I was going to go to Vandenberg. And actually pick up a mission up there. But let's go check out a carrier. They're huge. Okay, I'm allowed to land, so not restricted out here. I kind of wish I had a mouse slip. Oh, I do have a mouse slip. Okay, cool. There we go. Go look at this guy's carrier. Looks like we're upside down. I think we came at the bottom of the carrier, not the top.
Landing gear deployed.
These things have so many landing pads. Oh my gosh. I know it's a carrier, but still. That's a lot of landing pad. That is a lot of landing pad. That's crazy. that makes me kind of seasick. Whenever the computer does that kind of maneuver, that always makes me seasick. Let's buy some fuel. Carrier services. Let's see what a carrier has on to offer. Let's see. Universal cartography, not available. Redemption office, not available. Shipyard, not available because I am not a friend of this fleet. Commodities market. They're running no commodities. Let's go carrier overview. Oh, it's so pretty. Look at that. It is such a pretty... Carriers are such pretty ships. Oops. Unlock that. So you could fill them up if you want. Nothing in the crew lounge. So this one actually has nothing going on. I mean, you could disembark, but no need for that. Now let's go ahead and find our... Where's Vandenberg? Yeah, if I can get the Pilots Trade Network and find some great ways to make money there. That would be good. Because being able to afford a carrier, or be able to afford a colony ship would be amazing. But having somewhere to go with your colony ship, because all these carriers, in my opinion, are basically meaningless unless the Thargoids are invading. I don't see them being very useful in the next part of the adventure, when we start actually wanting to colonize outside of the universe, outside of the universe. But having enough money to be able to just buy a colony ship would be amazing. Even if I don't actually do it, just sitting on the money to do it would be the fun part. Now, I could do it type 10. I think, is type 10 the largest carrier? Because I have a type 8. Trying to remember. I'll have to look it up. Island. So I want to type 8. Ship builds. While we're coasting, I'm gonna look at some stuff over here on that Pilots Trade Network. There's a Type 9. I don't own a Type 9. Type 9 Heavy. Basic, Type 9 Tuned. Imperial Cutter for transport. Imperial Cutter boosted. I don't have enough reps standing in order to get an imperial cutter. I do have a python. Booze python shielded. Booze python? Is this for your booze run? Low cost shielded cargo python. The shields are there to get to give you time to get back into Super Cruise, of course. It allows you to do medium pad trade routes. That's actually useful. I'm kind of surprised they don't have like Type 8s. It's just the Python and the
India Golf. Comms established. Please approach the station at safe speed and give way to larger vessels, Commander. Clearance denied.
and the Type 9.
Automated docking approved. You may now handle the
Combat builds. They got the Vulture, good choice. Python, good choice. Anaconda, of course. Kite 2. Federal Corvette. Now, I thought about saving up for a Federal Corvette, but I realized I need a Duke in order to get that bugger. And I'm like rank 1. That would take me forever. It's a thing. Assassination builds. An Alliance Chieftain. A Fer de Lance. Mamba. Imperial Cutter. Python 2, which is the one I have. Python 2 in a combat build. PvP builds, don't care. I don't PvP. Specialist builds?
Deployed.
What's in there? In specialist builds,
touchdown confirmed. Command system shut down. Welcome, Commander.
oh, it's still settling. I don't know what it's doing. I was gonna say. Let's see. Endgame Fast Surface Mission Courier. Okay. Imperial Clipper. Manufacturing materials. Anaconda. The Jumpaconda Max. That's for long range deep surveys. Versus the Lux. Oh, see, an Anaconda fully kit, 400 million credits. That sounds about right. Because I have, like, nowhere near that. Robogo Python? See now. The Beluga. Let's see here now. That was from the evacuation portion of the adventure. And they're still evacuating people from stations. Type 10, no engineering. Type 10, low engineering. Exploration builds. They come up with, the Holler Exploder. Yeah, I used to fly one of those. Diamondback Exploder. Yep, I used to fly one of those. Not too bad. The Asp Exploder. Yeah, I actually thought about buying one of these. Because you can build one of those for like 20 million. but it's a little farther than a mandolin. Ask for max range. Technically not engineered. Okay. Long range exploders. Diamondback long range 70 light years. Wow. Imperial Cutter 50. A Dolphin at 60. Asp Exploder at 70. That's pretty impressive. A Crate at 71. Beluga at 51. That sounds about right. Anaconda at 75. That sounds about right. I think the Anaconda, I think you can squeak out a little more. Type 10 Defender Survey Ship. 50. Pure Cutter at 53. Makes me wonder what the... Because the Python... is a pretty solid ship. I wonder how it would do for exploring. To be honest. Don't forget your limpets. Yeah, that's always the problem I do in mining. I always forget my dumb limpets. Or I buy too many. Because I don't mine enough. Asp Explorer Miner. Python Miner. It's not too bad. Anaconda Miner. The Imperial Cutter. Imperial Cutter. Python Core Miner. Python Improved Core Miner. So using one of those, if you got a Python 2, that might be pretty cool. Core Miner and Clipper. Interesting. I don't know why they don't use like the Type 8 or Type 9 transports though. Because they're much larger haulers. So you can carry more stuff. I don't know. Oops. I'll have to look around and see. You know, somebody's got like a pros and cons thing for it. Alright, so back to our adventure of grinding rep. Because that's the way we're going to get the best. Missions. And the best prices. Alright, so let's see here. We want rep. Actually, I want to do all. I want to take money first, because if we can get money, I'll take the money. No, money is superfluous. So in this case, we want rep. Best rep is this one with the 3-bar rep. 3-bar rep, 3-bar rep. Alright, so which one of these is worth the most money? Or, yeah, because the money defines the rep. So that's 2,000. 200,000, that's 300,000. This one is really cheap. 100 grand. Okay. So, we'll pick this one because it's got the highest value. Set it back to all. Anybody else in the system? No. Alright. Now, let's go ahead and grab our system here. There we go. Auto launch. Take our crew and skedaddle on with our lives. But I'll definitely look at the PTN later. and see if there's anything near me that will, be able to get me some good money.
Landing gear retracted.
Detach confirmed. Watch for oncoming traffic when passing through the airlock.
Because if I can make, 10, 20 billion over the next 2 weeks, whatever, that would be fantastic. I don't know why they didn't have me leave. I mean, the beluga will fit with that, with another medium-sized craft coming through because it's so skinny. The problem is it's super long. What are they doing? I swear my navigation computer is drunk. I think somebody gave my navigation computer a little bit of the drunkards. I don't know what that was about. I mean, normally it does that kind of stuff when I'm in another menu that acts drunk, but not usually when it's by itself. Okay, this just wakes.
Frame shift drive charging.
Speed restrictions are now lifted. Until next time, Commander.
Let's bow ourselves over here to Rakapila.
Ready to engage.
Yes, Rakapila. Go. How's it going, Tiger Bandit? How are you doing tonight? I know. I had so many problems getting her in and out of the docking rings safely that I just said, you know what? I'm buying a docking computer. I'm done with this thing. I keep banging her up, getting speeding fines, getting it stuck. Oh, it was terrible. So I decided to get the docking computer and the flight computer and the flight computer so I can chill with y'all. But the docking computer was kind of like a must-have. It really was. It was definitely a must-have for my needs. Oh, let me move this window over here. There we go. Not where I wanted that window at. It's fine. I'll move it right here. That's better. But I do love the beluga. It's probably my favorite, one of my favorite transports. And if you wanted to rig her out with cargo holds instead of passenger cabins, it does that really well too. Because it's got those six slots. Plus whatever you pull in there from the threes or whatever. From the threes. Because, like, I can only have it set up with the 4 luxury slots in the 6. And I have her set up with 12 business seats.
This is an independent star system, Commander. Request docking permission prior to touching down. Access granted.
The recommendation that I was given was to have the 4 6s be luxury, the 4 be a first class, basically first class, and then like 3 business classes on a 3 slot, which gives you 9 business classes. But I decided to swap out the first class for a business class and then remove one of the smaller business class modules, so I could put in the flight computer, as well as the docking computer. Because, I just don't want to have to sit there and constantly fly this thing around. It is what it is. Ah, white station. It works. But yeah, no, it's definitely a thing that I've been very happy with.
Lighting gear deployed.
That is definitely the facts. Do I have timestamps on these windows? I don't think I do.
Contact.
No, it doesn't
Dispatching
matter.
ground crew.
Even though it's still one of my favorite ships. Alright, here we go. So in our case, I wanted the reputation,
Incoming message.
so that we can get the reputation reward up. Sure, we're up to Hortal. That's good. Now let's see here. What do they have for me? Anything good? I would say not. Nothing good at any of these guys. However, these two are probably the best options. Let's do this one. I swear, having such low rep status in this area really does stink. Okay, not much. So I'm trying to get that work done, so I can get some more rep status with more of these factions. There is a section of space that I have more standing than I do over here. But this is the region of space that I'm currently living in, so I'm trying to get my rep over here built up so that I'm reasonable. I've actually got it better. The last couple of days I've been able to get it up to where it's, I'll say, tolerable. Because I've been getting my standings up. So you can see this is the last couple of days. Nearly all of that's just standing promotions and stuff in this area of space.
Frameshift drive charging.
So, we're getting there.
Speed restrictions are now lifted. Flight control signing off.
It's just a matter of getting us where we want to go. If this has got another bad set of reps, I'm going to have to go back and reset myself back towards my... What, do you have good standing? And then start again. Because I really don't want to get too far away. I did that earlier today. I ended up being like 200 light years from what's considered my home system. It was funny. Both. I have both. So, I can go anywhere. I've got all the features. Whether or not I actually use them or not, different story. And at this point, I don't know why you wouldn't just get both Horizons and Odyssey if you're gonna play the game. Because right now it's on sale for the Steam sale, and I believe that the big box is on sale too. So Elite Dangerous is on sale for $5 right now. The deluxe edition is on sale for $9. Good choice there. And they've got other Frontier bundles. And Odyssey is on sale for $9. And I believe that includes Horizons. Yeah, Horizons is now considered included. It's a base. It's part of the base module now. So. And the deluxe version. I don't know what the deluxe does. What's in the deluxe? For those that care. The deluxe comes with... Okay, so that comes with Odyssey. So if I was someone who was going to play this game right now, I would tell them, go buy the deluxe edition for $9. And just enjoy the heck out of this game. Because it is way worth the $9.
Please comply with SARCOM flight regulations.
Once you get into the game, it is so worth it.
Authorized approach authorized. All clear, Commander.
And I actually don't mind that they decided to go with the microtransaction approach. Allow people to buy like limited edition ships and stuff, or buy them before they can be purchased in the game and such. I like that move. It's one of the things that what was it? Star Trek Online did. 15 years ago or more. And it's very successful. And it works really well. It's much better than the whole release an expansion pack that, oh, by the way, you have to buy the expansion pack if you want to play the game. So you end up just fleecing your customers for more money for things that, you know, they have to have just to play the game and whatnot. So it's like, I never liked that model. Though even now, a lot of developers still use it.
Contact. Engaging pet restraints. Glad you arrived safely, Commander.
And we'll get ourselves some reputation. So we can get this back to Cordial. Yeah, Cordial. Sweet. I like having everybody cordial. This is not worth our time. God, these are low level. I guess. We're doing rep missions anyway. And getting that up to cordial will get us some better missions when we come across these guys again. I mean, rep is literally the hardest thing to do. Actually, that kind of puts us closer to home. Because home's just south of Vega anyway. So, there is that. I like the idea of the whole mission stuff,
Regulate your speed when exiting the dock.
ground combat and all that jazz. And in my opinion, it is very well done. I am bad at it, but the combat system for the FPS engine, the movement, all of it is just really well done. I'm bad at that gameplay. I do silly things like fix my shield on, or get busted going 5 inches out of bounds,
Station perimeter. Starcon out.
and then end up, getting my butt whooped by the guards, or something silly like that. It's the silly stuff. And I guarantee you, most people who are playing this game, seriously, when Odyssey came out, they just bought max gear. They bought, the level 5 suit, and they bought the level 5 guns, and, they just bought everything at max. Because, they had money. We're all talking about the same people who bought carriers just because they could. Which is why we have so many carriers running around. Because they had nothing to do with their billions. At least not until next month, when we get... Oh, shit. Get me in control of this thing. Come here, baby. I do not want to deal with interdictions today. And yes, I am reasonably good at it. Thank you. I caught that one in time. Oh, I know. Oh my god. I have, between the PlayStation 4, so pre-Odyssey, and now, because I'm on Steam on my PC now, between the two versions, I probably have 500 or 600 hours in this game, at least. There. Come on. There it goes. There you are. Come on. Whoever this is, they're pretty persistent. Where are you? Before this guy decides to interdict me again. There it goes. We'll just fly manually. Because the autopilot's got sucked in twice. The only downside of doing these missions is you can't be completely hands off, even with the autopilot. But, it works. I remember when I couldn't get out of interdiction to save my soul. It was just like, no way. I was never getting out of interdiction. I just had to deal with fighting them. Or running. It was the only way. It wasn't that my ship wasn't capable. It's just... I was just bad at piloting.
South Kruger, Bravo, India Golf.
Come on, let's go.
Access to the station is by authorization
Fuck.
only. Request approved. Cleared for landing on docking bay 02. You are cleared for automated approach, Commander.
There we go. One automated approach. Good for me. It works. It's easy enough. I've gotten pretty okay with the controls, especially since I got my new HOTAS setup. It's a brand new Thrustmaster setup. And the controls are spot on. It's a bit cumbersome because you have to run this extra software. You don't have to run the Thrustmaster software, but they recommend it. Mainly because you don't have to go through and remap literally all the controls.
Landing gear deployed.
And the software does dynamically adjust the controls for whichever components you have. So if you have just the flight stick, or you have the flight stick and throttle, or the pedals, or whatever,
Landing
it automatically goes through and adjusts it.
Welcome, Commander.
VKB? What do you mean VKB?
Incoming message.
And for some strange reason, one of my chat windows has died. Oh well. It's just a redundant chat window anyway. Alright, what do we have here? Ooh, 8 million. 8 million. 8,000. 800,000 here. Where are they going? To Nang? This one would be good for just doing the money portion. Works for me. But, yeah, Tiger, what do you mean by VKB? Virtual keyboard, maybe?
Landing gear retracted.
Ship released. You are cleared to leave.
Because what the software does, the target software, what it does is it maps out which Thrustmaster devices you have, and then builds the profile based on that. So, like if you just have the joystick, the yoke, then it maps the throttle on the yoke to the throttle in the game. But if you actually have the throttle
Frameshift drive charging.
as well, then it uses the throttle, which is what I have. Because I have
Ready to
the yoke and the throttle. I don't have the pedals now. So if I had the pedals, then I would have a different control setup. Because with the 4-pedal design, there'd be, you know, a few more things that you can do. So, there is that. Alright. So we are going to Haypoint. Works for me. It is a bit farther away, but it works. I'm okay with this. Now it's not like we're doing exploration where we have like, we're doing full maps of insane systems. Oh my goodness, I haven't done that in a while. Did a little bit of mapping yesterday for giggles. But I didn't do like the ones that have like the several 100K 700,000 light second time travels, because those take forever. It's just some of those just take forever, and I didn't want to deal with that. So, que sera. Now, if I actually go exploring in the black, go deep exploring, then I'll do that kind of stuff. I'll actually do that to fully map systems. I think like 2 mil. It's like 1.5. I have 1.5 mil that I still need to turn in from yesterday's stream. Because we basically did exploration for like 3 hours. And I didn't do a lot of like full system stream explorations. But I did, you know, a lot of like quick scans and whatnot. Though we did find an extraordinary number of systems that has like only suns in them, and that was very boring. I was not expecting that.
Control channel open. Observe docking protocols if you wish to land. Permission authorized. Proceed to landing pad.
That was not expected.
Clear for automated approach vectoring.
It was kind of sad, a little annoying. But you know, that's how it works. So that chat went off working correctly. This one's working correctly. The other one wasn't. It's kind of weird. I'm not sure. Don't know why. Every once in a while, the multi-chats don't always work correctly. I don't know. It is what it is.
Incoming mission critical message.
Why do they do this? Right as we're docking. Eliminate the pirate.
Landing gear deployed.
I'll give you $20 for it. Really? First off, the 20,000 is not worth your time or effort to kill the guy. It really isn't. And second, it almost always happens right when you get to the station.
Ship is locked down.
So weird. It's a bit sad, really. We're gonna go for the money.
Incoming message.
Because we do need to have some money in order to revamp our ships. Now, I'm gonna go to the shipyard real quick. Now, like I said, Diamondback Scout or Diamondback Explorer is actually really good. If you're looking for a cheap ship. The Keelback's not bad. There's the Type 8. I own one of those. It's set up for freighter hauling. But... Oh, that's right. For a dropship, you need to have a Navy rank of midshipman. Yeah, I think I'm like Pup Squat None. Alliance Crusader. Oh, that's the bigger. It's bigger than the Chieftain. I mean, finding ships is easy. You just have to look it up. Challenger. I can do the Federal Gunship though, which is kind of weird. I wanted to do the gunship. I also buy a Freighter Lance that I don't need. I have a Python too, so I have one of these. I got one of these back in my home base, and it's fully kit, so it's like, what, 200 million or whatever. It's a combat kit. I got my Beluga, and she's, I don't even know. I think she's like 300 million, whatever, for her build. The Type 10 Defender and the Anaconda are probably the highest level ones that I'd actually buy. I think the Federation Corvette requires a rank. I believe this one requires rank in order to buy. Unless they changed it. But to kit a Corvette for combat, you're looking at like, what, half a bill? So I need to make some money. And like my main lady here, she's beautiful. Not sure. How I'm going to use most of my ships, though I am going to probably optimize them for my needs. I'm going to take a short break, and I'm going to run and grab myself another drink, and I'll be right back. Let's see what we can do here to make some money. Or rep, or whatever we got. In the lounge, we have, what now? 600K, that's not too bad. Here's an 800. Uh-huh, Tiger Bandit. Yeah, we were just talking a minute ago. What's up? Yeah, that's one of my other half's tag. It's tied to his Steam account. I just never changed it. I just never changed it out. I don't know if I can. Can I change that from here? My streamer card? I don't know if I can. Probably on social, maybe. No. I don't think I can change it from his to my tag. Because we share a Steam account, so. I'll look it up later. Let's see if I can. Honestly, I completely forgot that it was under his Steam tag. Anyway, what do we got here? I got this one. Tourist seeking transport. High risk. Little reward. It is a 4-star rep if I can get there unscathed. Let's see here. Or I can do this one. Terran Colonial Forces. Do we have a Terran Colonial Forces up here? What do they offer? Let's do this one. Mainly because it gives us better faction standing. And I'm all about faction standing right now. Here we go. But yeah, so we'll have fun with this and make some money and ba-da-ba-ba. It's gonna take a minute for us to do this. Alright, speed us up. Get us out of the system. Don't hit the asps. And be good to go. And unfortunately, it's not like you can easily change your commander name. So.
Frameshift drive charged.
I don't know if you can. Have they ever changed it? Because I think the only way to do it is to, like, erase all your data and start over. So it's like,
Fuel scooping.
it ain't worth it, to be honest. So it's just in his name. And I'm okay with that.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Okay. Hold on. I don't really play with anybody, but if you... It's under social, I think. Is it? Yeah. Tells you how long I've had this. But, yeah, sure, I'll got you over here. Private group. I'll pop you in as a friend. I'm currently playing in a private session, so don't look for me. I got used to playing in private sessions because back in the heyday, 8-9 years ago, when Elite Dangerous was so big, that you couldn't move around the online session and not get crashed. Because there's just so many people, in every popular system. It's like anywhere you needed to work, it was a mess. And I used to work with a group. They were trying to build up a faction or whatever. We were trying to actually use the faction system the way it was described to function, though we found out it actually didn't function at all. Because all it does is change missions. It doesn't actually do anything else other than change the missions around. Like, the quality of the missions are better if they're higher influence. But it's like, It really wasn't that big of a deal. So, it was a pain in the butt to change influence. Okay, I'll look at it later. Right now, because I have not tested my recording rig with other people, I just don't. I'm not gonna work with it tonight. Because, like I said, I have my PC right now has, just to give an idea, it has Elite Dangerous running on Ultra, by the way. I have my Fuzzmaster software. I have OBS running. I have my DAW running. I have my little character model. It's like me in the corner, dragon. I'm running my microphone, my DAW, Chrome's currently open, though it doesn't have to be.
Landing gear deployed.
And yeah, that's about it. And I think my computer is currently running at decent percentages. What is it? 75% CPU,
Touchdown sequence
60%
complete.
RAM,
Dispatching ground crew. Station
and
facility
my
direction.
GPU is running at half.
Commander.
Now, keep this in mind. This computer is 8 years old. And the only thing that's had changed, updated since then was the fans. So, there is that. Like I said, but I don't want to add in any extra strain to the network because my computer, my network may or may not handle the extra strain of more people. But we'll talk offline. Let's see here. Look at all these factions that aren't even Cordal. Man, it's annoying. Here's 600,000. That would be good. Good money. Yeah, we'll do this one and take... no, I want faction standing if I can get it. I have nobody in here to a reasonable faction standing. Where are we at from my home system? We are where? We're up here by WD. Let's go back home. Get us back towards factions that we already have at least some standing with.
Landing gear retracted.
Detach confirmed. You may leave when ready.
There we go. I love seeing green. Green stations, green ships. I just enjoy seeing green as much as I can.
Frameshift drive charging.
It's so nice. It's not hard to piss off people who are green. If you accidentally shoot them. Remember, that was the biggest problem at the beginning. Was you'd accidentally shoot somebody and it's like, oh, dang. And it sucked.
Fuel scooping.
But it's okay.
Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
Get the FSD cooking. Back to home. Now, I got some stuff to look into in the next couple of days. Because, like, one of the chatters I had earlier mentioned the Pilots Trade Network, and I want to check that out, see what they have. And that's gonna have, you know, kind of like what you did with private groups and whatnot. We can log into group stuff with other people. So that'll be interesting. But and I can use that as well as some online play this week when I'm not streaming to test my connection and such before I actually want to play with other people. And if we're doing, you know, team play, it's really got to be a nice goal, you know, because, you know, if we're just all hanging on a private server but we're all doing our own thing, it's really like, you know, no fun, whatever. For that, I might as well be doing other stuff. And as far as I know, the open servers aren't toxic. They were for a little while, which is why they put the private servers in, because people were complaining about the public servers being garbage, but they didn't want to play by themselves in the solo server. Which is why they put the private servers in. Come on, Herbert. Let's get to Herbert. Something about Herbert. It's a bit of a pain in the butt to get there. The one thing I wish is that you could search any system, unless they've added it. Search any system that you've, you know, done exploration in. Like, literally any system you've visited ever in your career.
Sword Kruger, Bravo, India, Golf. Request docking permission prior to touching down.
I don't think they've added that to the map. Where you can get a list of all systems you've visited. Let's see. Bookmarks. Okay, so switch this over to that so it doesn't take so long. Incorrect map node. What? I might be there. Look at it. Not available in realistic or power play modes. Please select a different mode. User data map. I haven't looked at these. A lot of trade between these two routes, apparently. It's kind of interesting. Don't know what all that traffic's for. Because it's power play. We found out this after a couple of years, where they kept saying this was important. It really wasn't as important as they wanted people to think. Which is a shame, because it had great potential. Let's see here. Advanced search. I don't think previous jumps, that's only in this session though. Yeah, it doesn't show you like where you've been. Because I was thinking about doing a long haul trip and going from, because I came out here a little bit, around this line here, I guess. Yeah, pretty close to this line. But thinking about going forward, not necessarily to the core, because to do that I'd have to, I don't know. The Mandalay might be able to make it in its, relatively stock format. It might be able to make it in the stock format. But, coming out here like 20, 30,000 light years from Earth, from this area, might be kind of fun. But that would be a multi-week trip to fly out there and then do some cataloging. That also gets you away from where everybody has been. Like, because everybody goes into so here's the Earth, the sphere. This area is mostly explored. From about here up to about here. About 10,000 light years, so pretty much mostly explored. Now, there are some people who've gone way out here to the fringe, and a lot of people have gone straight to Sagittarius. And maybe we will do that run one day. We'll actually get a ship geared up for max distance, and then make a shoot for Sagittarius. But doing so, I think we'll take the spiral arm in. So you do it kind of the longer way, going like down the spiral arm, like this, or on the back side of the galaxy, and then come on into the core. Probably be 100,000 light years, give or take, to do it that way. That'd be fun. But right now, I'm more interested in getting some rep and some funding, because after I do that run, one of the things I'll be looking for is an unmapped, like, Earth lake. Because that's the fun part. Looking for an actual habitable planet out there in the black. I don't think I have anything over here. I don't want to do that. There we go. Mission board. Lounger. What do you have? Trying to get some of these guys up a little farther. Because a lot of them are this one's not even cordial. A lot of them are, like, this one's almost cordial. That one's pushing ally. So this one's cordial, friendly, neutral, almost cordial. That one's just barely cordial. That one's almost friendly. This one's almost cordial, and this one's almost cordial. So, kind of important to get these up, since this is our home system. This is a huge one, though. 1.3 mil or 5 bars. 2 mil or 5 bars. Ooh, jeez. That's worth the money. As long as I don't want to do something stupid with you. Where's it going? That's worth the money. I'll take the money on this one. I mean, I do it for the rep too, but man, I'll take the money on this one. That's just too much money to turn down. And I could throw it all under rep, but man, why'd you want to? 3 jumps, no. Thank you. We'll go this way.
Landing gear retracted.
Because this particular
Take care when leaving the station.
faction, it's gonna be good. I mean, I could swap out 1.5 mil for rep. But use that 1.5 mil to buy rep. I don't know. That's one of those I don't know if I want to, though. The one thing I think they did make the mistake on is the only one of the 3 factions that actually has custom ships is the Federation. I don't know why they didn't give the Empire ships. That are exclusive to them. I don't know why.
Frameshift drive charging.
And the freelance ones didn't get any at all either. So I don't know why the Alliance and the Empire didn't get any custom ships at all.
3, 2, 1. Engage.
Because they should have, but they didn't. I mean, buying a Federation Corvette would just be amazing because, you know, frankly, it's just nuts.
Fuel scooping.
But that's 200 million.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
I don't have the system mapped at all. What's the system look like? Let's see. Couple of gas giants. Bunch of gas giants. 5 gas giants. Bunch of planets that are landable. Bunch with atmospheres. And 1 trade station. Not too bad. too bad at all. What's this one? That's the session log where you've been. My finance paperwork. Ship insurance, 75%. Rebuy cost. Pennies. It's because this is a cat. This ship's a cash ship, so it's all cheap. And I still have a $100,000 fine somewhere in the galaxy, really? I got fines still. God, where do I have fines? Wait a minute, I only have 2 fines. I have 50K here, and I have a $100 fine there. Wait a minute. But it says over here that I have 100,000 fines somewhere in the galaxy. I don't know about that. I don't remember being fined. Not that much, anyway. Let's see. Here we go. Okay, nippling. There we go. Let's line that up this way. And be good to go. Be fun. Hold on. Don't want to go down too fast. Otherwise we'll be like 100K out.
Orbital flight engaged.
It's like the last thing you want to do. This is not going to be pretty. We're coming down a little harsh. Well, we got cruise, so we're okay there. That was classy.
You must submit a docking request before landing at this port.
I did. I submitted my docking request, but I almost crashed into the port.
07. You are approved for automated docking.
That was a close one. That was definitely a close drop off.
Landing gear deployed.
I wish it would pick a direction to face, rather than making us nauseous by dancing on its schnoz. I feel sorry for the crew and for the passengers in the back. 'Cause this thing does, the AI just dances this thing all over the place.
Ground crew dispatched. We hope you enjoy your stay.
Alright, let's get these passengers off my ship. And I think I'm just gonna take the cash. Rather than the big boost to faction standing. It would have been a good idea to do the faction standing boost. Wanted the money more. 1.8 mil. That would be good. Where's it going? Yeah, okay. Load them up. Anybody else going to that system? Yeah, they are. Hold on, which part am I going to? We're going to Fraser. So you're going to Fraser, so let's pick you up. Autofill, put you in some seats. Put your butts in seats. And this one here is going to Fraser as well. Put you butts in seats. Works for me. I love when I can get multiple orders going to the same place. That's how, one thing that makes me happy is when I can do that. But to do that, you gotta be like cordial or friendly with a lot of factions in order to get a bunch of stuff going in similar directions.
You may climb to escape altitude.
There's our jump point. Works for me. Just have to get ourselves out of orbit.
Frameshift drive.
We're gonna jump from atmosphere all the way through to the next star system. Theoretically, this would probably rip the ship apart, considering we're only jumping from like 5K, 6K off, 6 kilometers off the ground. If that had any atmosphere at all, it would rip the ship apart. How the gravity torsions could probably rip it apart. Not reality. But, you know, it's sci-fi, so who cares? There's our port. Works for me. But yeah, no, it's definitely a fun time. We're getting close to the end of what we're going to be doing for today. So, I think maybe one more trip. And then we'll be done. Do you think that'll be a thing? So it's not a planetary landing. That'll take a little longer, but yeah, I'm thinking this one and then one more, and then we'll be done for the day. And then tomorrow I'm gonna look into trade routes and such and see if I can't find a way of making a lot of money quickly. Because I think I might actually be able to buy a Corvette if I had the money for it. Not that I have the billion credits to outfit the thing. But if I can find a way to make, you know, billions of credits on a booze run or something, or something like that, then that would be good. Find some stuff like that and I'll be able to buy whatever I want. And have plenty of money left over. Which is the important part.
South Kruger, Bravo, Indio, Golf. Federal flight control is now online. Follow sanctioned docking procedures within port confines.
Because if we can do that and we can get, you know,
Number 02.
10, 15 billion in the bank,
Clear for assisted docking.
then when colonization fleets come out, we can read up on how to do that and maybe go colonize a star system. I'll have to find one that I want to colonize first. So that'll definitely be a thing. And I don't think you're gonna want a carrier out there. Then you might need one. In all reality, you might need both a colonizer and a carrier for some stupid reason. Because they're both just mobile star bases anyway.
Landing gear deployed.
Alright. Starport services.
Docking confirmed. You may disembark when ready. Good to have you, Commander.
Alright, so we're gonna take this one as wrap.
Incoming message.
Which puts us cordial. And we're going to take this one as credits, because I don't care about influence.
Incoming message.
And we'll take this one. Yeah, I'm not taking influence, so we're just going to take it as credits and
Incoming message.
take the 2 bars. Which might just... Yeah, it does. It puts her into friendly. It puts him almost into cordial now. That's good. So, from there... What do we have now? 800k. Here's $1 million going to LHS 3505. Not too bad. Yeah, nothing really here. And the million's the one that's actually got. Well, this one here's got a 4-star. Whose mission is this anyway? So if we look at the one here that's cordial, that one's got a garbage mission. The one here is cordial. So these belong to this guy. So that works for me. I think we'll go here. I mean, these two are at least in the same system, but... And these two in the same system. But this one doesn't give me a heavy rep bonus. It does. It is 700k. It goes to Bassport. And where's the other one go? This one's going also to Bassport. That's not too bad. These two, which aren't worth as much, going down to D-Hub. That's D-Hub too. So those are just going to the same place. Yeah, because this is worth an okay amount. And this one here is worth more. Let's do this one. Wish I had more going that direction, but que sera, sera. Right now we're just taking what we got. And then we can
Landing gear retracted.
make some progress here.
Observe queuing system when exiting the station.
Yeah, we'll follow your cues, I guess. Oh, we're gonna bump. We're gonna bump. Oh, it managed to not bump that time.
Warning, you have entered this station without permission, Commander. Turn back now.
Frameshift drive charging.
All clear. Hope to see you again, Commander.
Or to jump to. There it is.
Frameshift drive charging.
Now the question is, you know, as always, do you get fines? The answer is if you don't get fines, you're good to go. Now landing, you can crash into stuff and get fines that way. That's always entertaining. That's why I have the auto launch, auto land. On most of my ships, especially the larger ones, so I don't have to deal with it. Now the smaller ones, the medium-sized vehicles, I'll do the launching by myself, and the landing is usually one that
Fuel sync disengaged.
I'll land through autopilot, but I'll take off on my own because it's just easier that way. In the medium size and small and medium sizes, but for the larger ones, definitely like the Beluga and my Type 8, because they're so large. They're easy to bug out and get stuck or whatever. So I tend to use that. And if I was to buy a Type 10 or a Federation Corvette, then I would definitely put that on there. It's so worth it. It really is worth it. It's really the only way to play. So we'll drop this off and then we'll call it a day. It's been a good stream. We've done some progress. We've made some money. That's what I wanted to make today. We have made some money. Nothing there. We're up to what is it? 45 mil? And I was sitting at like, it's gonna be like 10 mil today. And I've been farting around, so there is that. Yeah, it's not like I've been really focusing on it. Da, 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 da. Looks like it's just me today, so it's all good.
Incoming mission critical message.
Look, there's a target. Dude, if he can catch me, I'll ignore him. Because it just doesn't matter. What I do need to do is I need to find a nice way to make a lot of profit quickly. Because that's the important part. Where's the entrance?
You may access this station by submitting a prior request. Permission granted.
There we go.
Designated path.
Let's go ahead and go in there and have fun.
Automated approach engaged.
Get ourselves locked. That was a weird thing to do, but it's fun. It's just a matter of what we're doing.
Landing gear deployed.
Okay.
You're on the deck, deactivating docking systems. Enjoy your stay at our facility, Commander.
Alright. And I think in this case, I'll take the rep. Because that'll be a huge gain. Not quite to friendly, but getting there. Definitely getting there. Look at this guy. Can you tell I've done stuff for him there? For this chick? Hey, she ain't got nothing I can... Look at this. She is friendly. And yet, I need to be allied in order to get these missions. And they're nuts. Absolutely nuts. Like this one here. I need 35 first class or better cabins. 35 first class. I have 32. I think it's 32. Yeah, 32. Luxury. What is up with this? Like, nobody here have any other missions? That's it. That's all we got. These two missions. Got that one. That one. Terrible. Terrible mission outlooks. And there's some good priced missions in here if you actually had access to it. Not that I have 72 business seats. Or 80 tourist seats. I only have 44 seats in the, my current setup. Yeah, because I've got luxury suites instead. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and call it here for tonight. I want to thank everybody for dropping in that they did, because there's a bunch of people who did drop in today. And it's much appreciated. We'll be continuing this later on in the week, not tomorrow. Tomorrow is Christmas Eve, so no stream. And I will see you whenever we get around to it. So have a good day, and thank you for dropping in.